That early, they told me.
It seriously, when it gets down to like 58, and you're like, wait, where's Elvis?
They told me I should be there at 45.
You should be. Do not take after Elvis. Except there was that one time just before Christmas, right? When it was snowy.
Yeah.
And we were supposed to record 2. I was like 2.5 hours late. And PD still was like after me.
오디오 봐봐.
주말이었지 않아?
Because I beat him.
Yeah.
또 플러스 돼 있어.
됐어?
마이크.
오케이. 소리 안 나니까.
We are live.
화면을 꺼냈지 않아서.
Hopefully it doesn't. Put it in your pocket. I'm feeding Jessie today. You put it in your pocket. I heard that.
Someone did have breakfast.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we will be having nuts soon.
That's my tummy saying, yay!
You love nothing with the loco.
Wow, we're all...
Oh my gosh. Before I forget again, Elvis.
Yeah.
So, you know the game day we had?
Yeah.
And you had that game from your country?
The singing.
The singing. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. So, I am cooking dinner like 2 nights ago, and I hear that sound. And I was like, where is that coming from? So my daughter found some, I don't know. It's like an animation, but I don't know exactly what language they're speaking exactly, because it doesn't sound like what you were saying, but it's the same tune, and then she just plays it over and over and over and over and over, like on a loop. And I'm like, I should remember the link so I can play it for you and be like, is it like the same, but they're just pronouncing it weird, or because it's a non-tube animation, it's not real clear.
But it's also a very popular song.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought maybe it was specifically for that game.
No. It was actually used for. It was produced to promote Kenyan tourism.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then it was so good, like it got like just infused into everything else. Korea, like children and
You're back.
children learn it as a Kenyan minyo, like folk song, which it exactly isn't much.
땡기라고.
I was just really kind of
밖에
excited. I
나가면
was
안
like,
되는데.
oh, Elvis. Oh, well, Elvis and Frank, but Frank's not here today, so.
Okay.
I wanted to take a picture today of all of us.
좀 많네, 중심이. 왜 이렇게.
Seat up straight. Posture
일정
matters.
Of course it does.
I always forget my posture. I was doing 영어로 어떻게 yesterday, and the engineer was like, hey, let's sit up. I'm like, oh, right.
I'm literally, when I go back home at night, I'm like, why does my back hurt? And during the whole day, I'm like, sitting in this.
Because you get kind of bored, then you get slouched, then you're like, but you don't have the hand here, and then you're like, hi, everybody. Oh, right.
Kobugi, right?
20초.
홍아.
응.
Here's your daily quiz reminder, listeners. You still have a chance to answer our quiz question and send those answers into pound 9870 for your chance to win one of our awesome prizes. Earlier in the show, we were talking about the fact that the suspended JSA tours are to be resuming soon. The United Nations Command announced last week that it has been in talks to resume civilian tours to the Joint Security Area along the inter-Korean border. In this social media post last week, the U.S.-led command said it began discussions on the matter after the Korean government lowered the social distancing level to 2 for the capital region over the weekend. It is intending to take tours to the truce village of Panmunjom, and it has been, of course, those tours suspended since mid-December of last year as the Korean government went through the peak of its third Korean COVID-19 infection wave. More details about the reopening are planned to be announced in the near future. That brings us to today's quiz question. We want to know, listeners, what is the area? The area was designated as the one place where officials from both South and North Korea could meet after the Korean War was paused in 1953. Neither South nor North Korea have any jurisdiction over this area. It is located 50 meters north of Seoul and 10 kilometers east of the city of Gaeseong. President Moon and leader Kim met here and had talks back in 2018. Is it A, Namsan Tower, B, Penguin Village, or C, Panmunjom? If you know the answer to that, send us a text now to pound 9870. Keep in mind, a short text will cost you 51. A longer text will cost you 101. Sending in the right answer, you have a chance to win a fitness center coupon for Live Fitness Center, a 10,000 won coffee coupon for White Shirt Coffee Shop, a skincare coupon from Kim Eun-young, Pibu Lee, a gift voucher sponsored by BitGirl Women's Hospital, a laundry detergent and fabric softener set made from natural ingredients, safe for the whole family from our sponsors at House, and our Breathe Easy masks from SoonLab. Up next is part 3, where we and answer the question, what are you doing? Let's meet together live. Keep it tuned here to GFN, 98.7 FM in Gwangju, 93.7 FM in Yeosu.
Hello, what are you doing? I don't know.
정말.
Throughout history and the world, humans have been curious about the world around them. We are almost always doing, seeing, making, or thinking about something. Our curious nature leads us to ask our friends, our family, our neighbors, even acquaintances, what are you doing? Join us to find out. In the studio, I'm your host, Kayla Nichols, and welcome now to What Are You Doing? Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Is it that kind of Wednesday for you guys? Pause. Good morning.
I think it's the weather.
Oh, okay. So when I was coming in, it was pretty sunny on my way with some clouds. Is it still? I've been in the studio all morning. Is it still a bit sunny?
That makes sense.
No? Oh, no. Is it like really cloudy?
Yes.
Are we expecting rain today?
Today, maybe a little bit, but tomorrow a lot.
maybe tomorrow.
But as long as it's rain and not snow. 눈
Yeah,
그만해.
that's much
비
better.
괜찮습니다. 눈 그만해.
주말에는 날씨가 그렇게 좋았는데 오늘 갑자기
맞아요. If you have no car, 촬영장 없어요. 날씨 중요한. 촬영차 있어 날씨 괜찮아요, right? But if you have to take the bus or walking, 파이팅.
저는 자전거 타기 너무 좋아해요. 그래서 주말에는 날씨가 좋아서 자전거 타고 30km 탔어요. 30 그렇게 날씨가 좋아서 저도 그때 기분 좋았지만 오늘 아침에 자전거 못 타서 아쉽네요.
파이팅. All right, Evan, nice to see you back again. How have you been?
I'm doing great.
Nice and short. Sweet and simple, right? Doing great?
Short and sweet.
Okay. And Elvis, how are you today?
I feel like I should be continuing with my sleep.
Bit sleepy today. It's a Wednesday?
It's a Wednesday, but because of the weather. So whenever it seems like the weather is gloomy or rainy day, 그냥 자고 싶어요.
맞아요. All right, listeners, What Are You Doing is meeting you in multiple ways. While our voices and music come out on the radio, the show is actually being live streamed right now on YouTube. Check out channel GFN. Please come and join us every Wednesday, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Don't forget to click the like, subscribe to channel GFN so you won't miss a thing. Now, Evan is going to give us the rundown.
매주 수요일 11시에서 12시 GFN이 라디오뿐만 아니라 너튜브로도 여러분들을 찾아갑니다. What are you doing? 이름하여
뭐하니? Alright, there's one little bit left.
우리가 뭐하는지 궁금하신 분들은 너튜브 검색창에 채널 GFN을 검색하셔서 지금 라이브 스트리밍을 확인하세요.
네. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. We can, reply to your comments and, let us know what you're thinking. If you want to join the discussion, if you have an idea that you want to see us do, anything, send us a message, pound 9870, or you can find us on channel GFN and leave a message in the live chat comment section, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what we're doing today?
Looking in front of me.
You're looking in front of you all day. Yes, some deliciousness.
Yeah.
Actually, do you guys know what this Friday is?
어떤 명절인 것
이번 주
같아요.
금요일?
명절인 것.
이번 주 금요일 어때요?
특별한 날인 것 같아요.
Listeners, I am sadly Evan. Come on, you know.
오케이. 이번 주 금요일은 정월대보름이라고
오.
명절.
Yeah.
See, I was right.
Yeah.
명절.
Okay, so for our listeners out there, it's a traditional celebration is coming up this Friday. It's called 정월대보름. We can learn and explore about some traditions and customs of the 정월대보름 today. Is there anything you know off the top of your head about this custom, about this celebration, this festival? Elvis, have you ever heard of it before?
I might have heard about it, but I didn't specifically pay great attention to it. 그래서 잘 몰라요. 잘 모르겠어요.
지금 생각해 보면 그 정월대보름 한 번 들었던 것 같은데 그때는 그 음력의 첫 번째 full moon.
Right. It's the first full moon after the Lunar New Year.
Okay.
I had heard about it, but I never participated.
저도요.
At least not actively. As you can see, some of the things we participate in are the nuts, right? But I never consciously ate nuts
Right.
on the day, right?
정말 궁금해요. 이거 어떻게 그냥 먹는 거예요?
We're gonna be eating.
All right.
So 나는 아침 식사 안 먹었어. 왜냐면 알아요 우리 오늘 뭐가 그래서 for our listeners who are not aware, the 정월대보름 is a traditional Korean festival that does celebrate, like we said, the first full moon after the Korean Lunar New Year. It does fall on January 15th of the lunar calendar. Therefore, it does kind of move around. Now, this year is a bit maybe overshadowed by the fact that next Monday is March 1st.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I think a lot of people are gearing up for March 1st and maybe not this 정월대보름. However, here we are. So, do you guys have any... we only follow the solar calendar in Canada, so we don't really have any similar kinds of festivals. But what about in other countries? Like Yana, do you have in your country have a similar kind of festival that celebrates the full moon?
아니요, 세르비아도 음력 맞아요? 음력, right?
Yeah.
lunar calendar 음력보다 양력을 사용해서 우리도 그 보름달에 대한 그런 것과 관련된 전통 많이 없어요.
우리도 마찬가지고. 근데 이제 대보름 생각하면은 약간 it's when wolves howling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Werewolves or wolves?
I think any wolf. Where or otherwise.
Yeah.
I think in Canada, 전에, like 50년 전에, maybe, there used to be more celebrations around the Lunar New Year, the full moon, kind of that. But these days, nothing, right? Listeners, I'm curious if you know any celebrations in countries other than Korea that have kind of festivals like this. Let us know, message us, or pound 9870. We're going to listen to a track by Kang Sung-yoon. It's called Can You Hear Me? I can't hear you.
And now when I think of back in the days,
You're really back in the day, right?
really back in the days before electricity,
Yeah.
people had to go and hunt only when it was full moon, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
Right.
all of the traditions were connected to that. But it was really back in the days, right?
Yeah, like 500-ish years ago. Back when they were, what you call them, pagan. So there was like lots of celebrations of that. Listen. Oh, turn it off, right? If we can turn off our cell phones during the recording,
Okay.
and then you can turn them back on at break time to check messages or etc.
Absolutely forgot it.
Oh, where's it?
I just throw
It makes because it makes it click sometimes. If you
Yeah.
hear it, it's like click, click, click. One more time. Oh, you can pick it up on YouTube.
Eh?
I don't know. Something about you can maybe pick it up on YouTube.
Eh?
Like a feedback.
Okay, so do you actually do all of these things in Korea?
Yeah,
Like, are you gonna do it on Friday?
Oh, 준비. We are back, listeners. That track was by Kang Sung-myun. It was called Can You Hear Me? And if you're just tuning in now, we are What Are You Doing? And, what is it?
What is it?
What is it?
What is it?
What is it? It's our pop quiz time.
Yeah.
Listeners, the most famous food tradition in 정월대보름 is the borum. On the early morning of this festival, Koreans would eat a mix of nuts, wishing for good luck. So you want to choose one option that is not included in borum. Is it A, the jujube, B, the peanut, C, the walnut, or D, the chestnut? All right, Evan, you want to give it in Korean for us?
정월대보름 새벽에 다양한 종류의 견과류를 이로 깨먹으며 무탈한 한 해를 기원하는 전통을 부럼이라고 합니다. 다음 보기 중 부럼에 해당하지 않는 것을 골라주세요. A. 대추, B. 땅콩, C. 호두, D. 밤.
All right, so send that answer into pound 9870 and there will be many prizes options for you. I'm sure our smart listeners must have got the answer right away. But choose the one that's not actually a nut if you need a hint, just in case, right?
아니면 그냥 여기 보시고.
If you still cannot find the answer, that's okay because we're going to try our borum now. So you can just follow along, look close at what we are eating, what we are not eating, and send in that text to pound 9870.
Yep.
All right. Now, if you look on the table, we have a selection of 3 different kinds of things that we're going to try today.
Not 4? Is this like the same thing?
Yes. There are chestnuts, peanuts, and walnuts. 호두, 당근, and 밤. But I don't know if the ones in the shells are cooked 밤
아닌 것 같아요.
or raw 밤. But the one in the cup is raw. 요리 안 했어요.
Oh,
그리고
And 우리
검질
오늘
없고.
Have you guys ever cracked nuts before?
우리나라에서는 이거 많이 먹거든요.
아, 그래요?
These are
Oh, the peanuts, right? They're pretty easy with your hand. You can crack them with your hand, right?
이거는 잘 먹어요 우리나라에서. 그래서
Oh.
네, 다른 거는 this look like tochattles.
호두는 안 먹어요?
What are you doing today is taking a weird turn. Too. I have cracked walnuts before, but never whole. I've never mastered where you crack it and the walnut comes out like a brain. Perfectly. Mine always cracks. I like to peek out the meat of it.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do. So
저는,
instrument of torture.
저는 어렸을 때 이거 이렇게 팬시 도구 사용하지 않고 그냥 망치로 할머니 집에서
아니면
그냥 돌이나 망치.
Or just a moon. You just open in the crack, but you may break your door. 조심해요. Okay, so traditionally the nuts are, of course, presented with their shells intact, as we have here. People will crack the shells with their teeth, and the number of nuts to be cracked open equals his or her age. We are not going to use our teeth. 이빨 안 돼요. 왜냐면 1번 찢지, 2번 어려워요. And I don't want to crack a tooth. So.
그 나이 전통은요? 나이? Are we going to do our age?
No, you would need a whole lot more nuts for my age to get there.
I think we are old enough.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to crack the nuts for luck as opposed to for age.
Okay.
Can you, is there any, like, in your country, is there any, like, nut cracking meaning? Like the cracking the teeth for the age, and you know it's supposed to be good luck the more you crack open. But do you have anything like that in your country?
이거 그냥 먹기 위해서.
I can't think of any.
Right? Just to eat.
그냥 먹어, right?
그냥 건강하고 그 겨울에 많이 먹는 것 같아요. 왜 모르겠어요. 그냥 여름에 많이 안 먹어요. 여름에 아이스크림만 먹고.
My teeth hurt actually thinking about cracking them with my teeth. it's actually said to promote like healthy teeth, apparently, and bring good luck as well, right? As to prevent boils. Do you know what boils are?
병?
Yeah, if you don't know what boils are, listeners, look it up online. They're like uncomfortable, painful things you get on your body, different parts of your body. Yeah.
Okay.
It is a common skin disease, especially in one where people suffer from malnutrition or lack of food, starvation, things like that, right? For your information, 보름 actually refers to the nuts prepared for the occasion, but was also used to stand for the skin disease boil in the past.
Okay, now it makes way more sense.
Right, because nuts actually are really high in protein, they're high in essential fatty acids, they're high in like good things, nutrients for you.
맞아요.
So when your children were starving in the past, getting them to eat nuts, in a fun way, I guess, getting them to eat nuts meant they may survive the winter.
아, 그래서 겨울에 많이 먹는 거예요.
맞아요. when the
그래서-
food was, when fresh food was scarce, right?
Yeah.
정말 먹기 좋은.
I feel like we want to maybe crack a nut, but first let's take a quick song break so we can prepare in front of us without too much talk.
Yeah.
Listeners, let's listen to a track by Paul Kim. It's called 나도 아는. That way we can give out all of the stuff.
So, you really crack this with your teeth.
No, God, you're gonna break a tooth.
I mean, do you?
Can you?
I don't know anyone.
No.
Do you guys want to start with
Walnut?
walnuts first then?
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's a walnut cracker, right?
I'm afraid of that thing.
Go ahead. Go ahead, gentlemen.
Boys. All right. Ship that down to you.
먼저 해보세요.
the
우리는 쉬운
peanuts last.
걸로.
I don't know exactly. Oh my gosh, that's heavy.
Don't know.
쉬운
I'll put that in
걸로
the middle.
You
하겠습니다.
just put it in my hand.
아, 네.
I'm not sure exactly what these are for.
이거
Exactly.
좋은 거네요.
Are we like cutting off fingers here? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Ooh, they're sharp.
고기만 무서워.
Is this for the palm? Chestnut? Chestnut?
땅콩?
You can just look at
이렇게
this. You can just
무서운
crack with your hand.
I don't know.
Give me a walnut for a sec.
It's not gonna
밤
work.
껍질 까는 거.
I don't know. Wait.
또
It's not gonna
해봐, 보여줘.
여기?
Oh, yeah, right. I think it's
피엘라
here.
잠깐만요.
무섭다.
What am I, Hulk?
이거 좀 카메라 앞에 지나가는데?
하나. Where's the, this is gonna go all over. 하나, 둘, 셋.
이거 아니던데?
This is what I'm pretty sure those
이게
ones.
호두 까는 거.
저거.
그래서 what are these for?
아,
이거는-
이거는 밤 껍질.
까는 거 까는 거 보여줘.
여기 아니면 여기?
That's because I don't think. Oh,
저는 옛날에 이거 칼로만 했어요.
there we go. There we go. You can use.
아, 이렇게.
Okay, are we ready?
아,
맞아. 옛날에
Alright, 준비?
칼로만 했어요.
이거 운동.
이건 진짜
We are back, listeners. That track was by Paul Kim. It was called 나도 아는. We are What Are You Doing? And today what are we doing is we are cracking nuts. During that song break, we had to have a small tutorial on how to use the instruments we were given. If you can see, these very sharp.
Yeah.
So we have 2 walnut crackers, specific walnut crackers. Then we have 2 chestnut peeler crackers. This part here 너무나 위험해. 그래서 집에 있어요. 조심해. 여러분, 애기 어린이 그만해. 엄마랑 아빠랑 해요. 해주세요. I'm sorry, but I have to say it because you don't know, kids are really mischievous and they get into stuff. So, however, I did crack this walnut with the bottom part of this chestnut, or the chestnut one. So that is what we're going to do now. So if you have not already done so, listeners, please tune in to channel GFN to see us attempt to open walnuts, chestnuts,
여러분
and
빨리
peanuts,
걸으세요.
not with our teeth. Yes. So, gentlemen, we'll start with you and the walnuts. Oh, but I didn't get it
먼저
whole.
해보세요.
오.
Evan Hulk.
역시 한국 사람.
It's 힘들어. Is it full?
Yeah, yeah.
It didn't crack.
우와.
Whoa.
보여주세요. 자,
Oh, here.
카메라한테.
I'm a little bit slow on uptake.
나오네요.
Plates. Try to keep. It's a little bit messy, listeners.
특별한 기술 있을까요? 오케이.
그냥 헬스장 다니는.
So yeah, we'll try to keep it a little bit neater.
Yeah.
이렇게 해봐야겠다.
For your
한번
walnutty.
해볼까요?
Oh gosh.
Oh my. Oh my.
Why do I feel like that's not whole?
Oh.
See, this is messy.
Okay.
Oh gosh. I'm 무서워요 with those.
Alright. 해봅시다.
Yana is now attempting to open the chestnut.
Yeah. Oh no. Something's wrong. Wait. 이거는 제가 옛날에
조심.
그냥 오 생각보다 쉬워요? 저는 이거 옛날에 그냥 칼로만 했는데 그때는 너무 힘들었어요. 지금
위험해.
지금은 기술 발달됐어요.
Like usually when I open them, I have like a small paring knife,
yeah.
so you can get under the skin a bit. These feel like cigar.
No wait.
You know, you chop
Rubbish.
off the end of your cigar.
Yeah.
before you-
이렇게 하면 돼요. Right? From yes. 위에서 아래로.
Teach us, Yana. Teach us.
위에서
이거
아닌 것 같은데요. 아마 지금 보시는 어머님들은 할머님 저를 보고 많이
Whoa.
웃기실 것 같아요.
Learning on the job.
Right? My 시어머니 will be very.
죄송합니다. 잘못했어. 죄송합니다.
I don't want to say bali because I feel like a finger is gonna get
빨리,
like
빨리.
accidentally. No bali. 천천히.
Okay, I did it. Nearly. Oh. 정말.
I suppose I should try. I'm afraid to. All right, gentlemen, take a chestnut. Y'all have the.
Yes. 조금만 더, right?
How do you 시작해?
잘. 조심하세요. Oh my god.
깜짝이야.
누구 알아요?
마시고.
119 just in case, guys.
다치지 마시고요.
천천히 and firm hold of your chestnut.
Oh
right?
yeah, right.
And not your fingers anywhere near.
음.
I'm
조금
taking after you.
기술 알게 되면 재밌게 할 수 있습니다.
The things you think are fun are very strange to me.
Right?
All right, gentlemen, how are you doing down there? Oh my gosh, Evan's a pro. Look at that. Whoa, 대박.
역시.
어떤 발이 했어요? Have you done this before with this instrument?
No. This is my first time. It's just in your DNA.
거짓말인 거.
야, 거짓말하지 마세요.
거짓말하지 마세요. 그냥 기술 알려주세요.
It says it's in the DNA.
I would believe that actually, like liking kimchi and eating 고구마 and kimchi together, like in the DNA.
Oh my.
Pretty sure. Maybe.
그거 처음 들어봤네.
그쵸.
같이 먹는 거. 저는 둘 다 잘 먹는데 같이 먹는 거.
It's really 너무나 맛있어. If you get like a sour kimchi, like an old sour kimchi with like a roasted sweet potato, 너무나 맛있어. 진짜.
상상도 못해요.
But 한 명 사람 같이 우유 먹었어요. 김치, 고구마, 우유. 나도
말도 안 돼요.
우유, 아마도 우유 아니야. 하지만 김치, 고구마 맛있어. Look, I finished one side.
Wow.
I thought you finished the whole thing.
No, but it's really hard.
Yeah.
And I'm
이거
scared of cutting off a finger.
시간도 걸리고 집중해야 되는 것 같아요.
My problem is I'm not afraid of cutting my fingers.
It could be a problem, yes.
Yeah.
여러분, 집에서 여기 해요. 얼마나 시간 필요해? 하나, like 10초, 20초, 1분, 5분? 알고 싶어요. 얼마나 시간 필요해?
그리고 진짜 이 도구 집에서.
Okay, listeners, we're actually going to take another song break, and we're also going to take a station break. And when we come back, we're going to talk more about nuts and 정월대보름 as a festival. This track is by Chan. It's called 우리 어떻게 할게요.
우리 한번 까봐.
진짜 우리 어떻게
우리
할까요?
한국 사람 얼마나 하나 재보자.
이거는
자, 그거 봐봐, 킬라. 기빈 줘봐. 해보자.
얼마나 시간
한국 사람
알고 싶어요.
자, 해보자.
도전!
Give up your thing.
도전!
진짜 어려운데 근데?
시간 재봐. 자,
잠깐.
Okay. Go.
아니 잠깐
나 저기 있어.
아니 여기서 손만 할게.
도전. 잠깐만.
도전하실
짜잔.
분.
하나, 둘, 셋, 시작. 고.
대박. 정말 잘.
자, 시간 재고 있습니다.
이게 반대.
손 조심해.
아니야, 이게 더 나은 것 같아.
Anyone else warm in here?
Me again.
자, 한국 사람이 하면 얼마나 걸릴까?
Oh my god, we're at 33 seconds and
Oh
she's
my
already
God.
halfway through.
케일라 얼마나 했죠 아까?
오,
케일라 까보면 여기 앞에 보여줘봐.
this has been 3 minutes. Don't judge, hers has been like 5.
No, I'm going to do 30 seconds next. This was just the first try.
Next year.
야,
Next year, yes.
Next year for the holidays. 정월대보름. Next year.
잘하시네.
Whoa.
대충 이 정도?
아니 좀 더 해봐. 완벽하게 했다가
이렇게
일단 케일라 한 거랑 비교해보자. 밤 크기랑 해가지고 얼마나 케일라가 끝나.
여기가 잘 안 까져. 얇은 게.
됐어요? 껍질은 다 까졌어?
응.
보이죠? 시간 몇 초예요? 끝!
1분 28초.
잠깐만. 1분 28초. 오.
So I have to beat 1.5 minutes. Are we ready? I can do
저도
this.
도전하고 싶어요. But first, Kayla, okay?
All right. Just do resume or lap.
I think I should do lap, but where is lap?
I think it's resume. Nope.
Because, okay,
All
can we
right.
do it?
Reset.
자, 준비.
하나, 둘, 셋.
익숙해지면
Go!
1번 더 가져.
사기다, 사기. 예.
아니에요. 이거는 특별한 외국인 스킬.
거짓말 안 했잖아.
잘 보세요.
켈라가 깐 거랑 여기, 비교해봐. 크기 비교. 빨리 케일라 올려줘봐, 빨리. 김PD 깐 거, 케일라 깐 거.
케일라 최고. 뚠뚠뚠뚠.
Do we think it's 거짓말 했어요? 아마도. 네,
Not
아마도.
really. No, I didn't see
Really,
anything.
no.
I didn't see anything either. I was
Yeah.
super like, oh, hey, look, if you get
I was
준비.
looking.
Now you can.
Oh yeah. If you get under it, it comes off much faster.
I realized, yes.
Huh?
Like
If you get
this.
under the side, it comes off a whole lot faster.
Yeah.
얘는 이제 리얼라이즈 했어요?
Hey, 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 hey.
Okay,
Then you can just like,
okay.
Or you can just decide to eat it there.
it just kind of peels off after that. Still gonna probably cut off a finger, aren't I?
I really think my biggest problem is that I'm just really not paying attention to my
My
fingers at all.
stomach just growled in anticipation. 맛있겠다.
I even forgot we're supposed to.
Evan, did you eat it or not?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. Not yet.
야야 완성? 보여줘요. 여기 비교해줘. 크기랑.
잠시만요. 저는
I feel like I still got my first one almost as fast as she did. Oh, not you.
Mine is
Definitely.
tail.
잘했다.
그쵸?
응, 빨리 안 할 거 빨리 갖고 와봐요. 보자. 빨리. 순서대로 나 순서대로.
순서대로?
자, 이거는 케일라 것 여기다. 빨리 갖고 나. 빨리 스위치부터 갖다 놔. 자, 누가 1등? 자, 1등 누군지 봅시다.
제일 예쁜 거.
자, 오.
케일라 거 진짜 작아.
케일라 거 진짜 작아. 누구 거 제일 괜찮아요? 투표합시다, 투표. 자, 1번, 2번, 3번, 4번, 5번. 자, 1번이 잘했다. 2번 잘했다. 3번.
다 자기 거 있겠지.
4번. 야, 이거 의미 없다, 의미 없어.
4번라고 했어요?
Yes, that's me.
4번.
4번. 그랬어? 4번.
4번.
근데 지금 몇 번?
4번.
3번.
자기가 깎은 거 자기가 먹기.
손 너무 만지작대는 듯.
자기가 깎은 거 자기가 먹기.
Should I get yours? I'm proud to touch the perfection.
Anything worth doing is worth doing right. I just love chestnuts. So yummy.
저도요. 오케이. 아니. 안 타졌어요.
When you make that noise.
안 타졌지만 이제 그만해야 될 것 같아.
I felt like a finger went.
Right?
That was a warning. No.
Oh my.
지금 바로 먹기? 먹어볼까요? 대박.
Oh, I ate mine already.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
Was I supposed to?
Again. I thought
This
there
is
was
like my 4th chestnut today.
I thought there was like a special.
아 소리 엄청.
It is special. Put it in your mouth and hopefully you don't taste the hand sanitizer that's all over your hand after peeling it. Like my first one.
Do I make a wish? No.
It's for luck, right?
특별한 소원 생각해야 돼요? 먹기 전에? 아니요?
I feel like I got this figured out now. You just go
Just
into
good
the
luck.
layers.
Just good luck. Good luck! Good luck, guys! 맛있네.
I'm getting more bold.
맛있다. I love chestnut.
Right? Aren't like raw chestnuts just so refreshing? 김정희.
작년 추석부터 안 먹었어요. 작년 추석.
시어머니 사랑해요. She always peels me all my chestnuts.
The way back at home, like when you go sweet potato farming, and you sit and just on the farm.
I didn't need that thumb anyway. Highly overrated thumb.
Deja vu.
모르겠어요. 이거를 먹으면은 뭐 종기나 이런 거에 좋대요. 부스럼 피부병에. 그래서 먹나 봐.
It's just not too sweet. Just crunchy enough without being break your teeth hard.
refreshing. What animals eat chestnuts? Squirrels? I wanted to say I feel like a squirrel.
Yeah.
다람쥐?
다람쥐?
Squirrels.
다람쥐는 다 먹는 거죠.
I have a new appreciation for my mother-in-law. Tired after like 3. Ready?
It's in our DNA.
We are back, listeners. That track was by Kim Tae-woo. It was called Music featuring Im Jung-hee. Now, if you had tuned into our channel GFN during our station break and music break, you would have seen us comparing our finished product to the one. You would have also seen our wonderful PD Nim
Yeah.
crushing us on how to peel it.
Just like Usain Bolt.
A minute and 28 seconds. 1분 28초. It has taken me at least 3분 to finish this one. However, we have figured out a trick on how to peel them better and faster, but still practice 필요해. 연습 필요해.
내년 위해서.
Now, as for walnut cracking, Evan, give us your... What is your secret?
후기.
My secret?
어떤 했어요?
I don't know. I just crushed.
Okay, but I crushed mine too, and look at this is mine. This is my walnut. Yours came out perfectly. How
There's
did you
a
crush it?
line here, so
Okay,
Yeah.
so where do you put your crushing thingy?
You crack the line.
yeah, like this.
어디요? 다시 한번 해주세요.
So it's not the way. I don't know.
맞아요?
아닌 것 같은데.
But not that line, right?
It was another line, okay?
We have a saying in my country that mgema akisifiwa tembo litia maji. Mgema is someone who makes sul.
Oh, yeah.
So if you praise them, they add water to the sul. So that
is not something you want.
This situation.
All right, listeners. So we have tried no blood anywhere. Woohoo!
아직?
피 없어요. Yeah.
아직?
아직 no. 없어 100%. We have tried the pam. We've made our chestnuts. We have opened some walnuts. Have you eaten your walnut, Evan?
Yeah.
Wait, I haven't.
I did
even
not eat my
tried.
walnut yet, so I'm going to. But I got half of it, like the half a brain. So I will eat my walnut now.
근데 이거 하다가 재밌네요.
그만
그만
하고 싶지 않아요.
맞아요.
We're still attempting with the with the chestnuts, huh?
그런 말도 있잖아요. 뭐예요? walnut is 호두.
호두.
호두는 그 안에 진짜
I would
네.
take 2, and I'm passing the
Brain?
peanuts down.
네처럼 생겨서 그 먹을 때 네도 건강해져요. 그런 말도 있어요. Right?
내가
Does anyone need water? This many nuts, you may need water. 물 필요해? 아니, 괜찮습니까?
괜찮아요.
괜찮아요. 정말 재밌어요
Now.
지금.
Peanuts are easy to crush. I can feel very strong when I crush my peanut. Yeah. Oh, maybe not that strong. Yeah. Maybe they did bite the peanuts with their teeth.
Yeah, it's for the peanuts, right? Not the,
Please tell me.
not the walnut or the chestnut.
I want to try one more.
캐나다에서 여기
Biting?
식당 있어요. Where your appetizer is 당근 peanut.
Oh, right.
And it's literally you crack the peanut and then you just put it on the floor. You just sweep it off the table onto the floor. 왜냐면 that would just be a terrible idea. But by the end of the night, 끝났어. 밤 끝났어. 식당 끝났어. There's just peanut shells everywhere. If you walk in, it's like crunch, crunch,
Like
crunch,
circus.
crunch. Yeah.
저는 그거 미국에서 처음 봤어요. 너무 놀랐어요. 그렇게 사람들이 그 피.
Yeah, 맞아요. And at first you're like, your 엄마 목소리 있어요. 그만해! 이렇게 하지만
모든 사람들이 하니까 저도
사람 안 괜찮아?
땅콩 맛이네요.
땅콩?
Let's see. Did I do it well?
소금 필요해. 땅콩 소금 필요해.
아니,
Did you get any of it?
아니요. 한 번 더 해보겠습니다.
죄송합니다, PD님. It's so expensive, guys.
오케이. 다 먹을게요.
I'm just saying nuts are kind of expensive.
Actually,
Did you get it?
no.
In full?
besides this fruit tradition, there are a lot of unique games in 정월대보름.
진짜?
Yeah, so like there is like 달집 태우기.
Oh.
It's like a big, huge campfire. So
Right.
we circle around and dance like 강강술래.
Oh, that's 강강술래.
I used to know that song too. 강강술래. That's
We
it.
know only that.
괜찮아요. We could just dance around there.
Ivan should sing the rest of us, and
Right.
then we'll just becoming like 강강술래.
And Evan?
And there's some 지불놀이. It's
Oh.
like we punch holes in the cans, and inside we threw a chocolate fire, get some strings,
And make it go
pour
around.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
So it's like a big circle of fire.
I'm
Yeah.
wondering, listeners, if any of you do any of these things still on this celebration. We're going to listen to a track by 경사 called 밤하늘의 별을.
I love walnuts.
You gotta find them.
I will do it very quickly now. Show me the line.
It's this
Please.
big
Sorry.
one, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. This one here, right?
Yeah,
A while ago when you were explaining to us. Is this one?
maybe. I don't know exactly.
Because when you did it before, when you showed us, you were trying to trick us. Now I see. You were trying to trick us.
My chestnut feels weird after my walnut. Maybe the thing is just like carefully. Whoa, there you go.
I have to take it out now. That's the problem. That's the difficult part.
이거 좋아하지
알겠습니다. 포기하겠습니다.
밤하늘에
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
It's really
Thank
good.
Yakbap. Another of the traditions is yakbap, right?
Bagaimana?
That's a lot of yakbap. How much yakbap do you want us to eat?
오늘 참심.
너무 소식하는 거 아니에요? 야나?
뭐요?
너무 소식. 밥 조금 먹는 거 아니냐고.
괜찮아요. 이거 이미 다 먹었으니까. We are just crunching. I feel like
Crunch, 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 crunch.
I feel like I feel like 50% of today's streaming will be
Crunching.
with us
Last
crunching.
week, the corner tick, 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 tick. I
And then-
couldn't hear anything. What?
Now it's gonna be crunching and
Did you have your
cracking.
peanut? Don't forget your peanut.
I forgot my peanut, of
Don't
course.
forget the peanut.
I'm so behind.
Rush.
우와, 대박.
Hug. Hug Kayla.
Yeah, you don't mess with this mom.
But actually, she's the best
I
at
can
everything.
crush a peanut shell.
Show the back of this.
Drink?
Do you need a drink?
No, with your teeth, with your teeth.
I feel like that's a really bad idea.
Yeah, it's a bad idea.
대박!
Really?
Elvis, you are a machine. Wow.
Oh, I didn't expect that.
It's like the egg. You know the egg at the keran at the sauna?
Yay! Sorry.
So
We
it
are
works.
back, listeners. That track was by Gyeongsha, and it was called 밤하늘의 별. We are What Are You Doing? And today what we are doing is we are celebrating the 정월대보름 with our cracking of nuts. We have cracked the peanuts. We have cracked the walnuts. We have sort of well peeled the chestnuts. You know what? Actually, my mother-in-law will cook the chestnuts in like water, and then you just bite off the end, and they're so soft inside. You literally can just like squeeze them out like with your teeth. They're just so delicious. But I also like them raw. I like them raw, and I like them cooked. We also though have yappa because that is also kind of a tradition on this 정월대보름 약밥. Now 우리 사람 아마도 약밥 못 왔어요? 이게 뭐예요? 그래서 앨범 이게 뭐예요? 약밥.
Oh, it's like a
한글.
sweet and chewy texture of rice.
Do you want to describe it in Korean first?
Yeah, maybe it's more understandable.
아빠 뭐라고 해야 되지?
There's 밥하고 대추,
There's some kinds of 밤,
밤?
대추, and 뭐 견과류들을 같이 이제 they steamed it with rice. Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to try 약밥. 우리 약밥 보고.
먹어봅시다.
네. But 나는 약밥 먹어서 그래서 나는 알아요 약밥 좋아요.
저는 안 먹었어요.
정말?
정말이에요?
Sticky. Like a chewy, sticky kind of. So for your first bite, I recommend a small bite.
조금만?
Great. Until you get the idea of the stickiness. Like gummy? Bit like a gummy, but not. Gummy, but not.
달달하고
chewy, right?
It's like sweet and savory. 맛있겠다.
맛있어요. 어때요? 먹어봤어요?
아마도.
You can eat your yakbap like 조금 따뜻한 또는 추워. It's okay either way, right?
맛있어요. 저 사실 이거 견과류 종류 많이 좋아해서 I like nights so.
저도.
It's like sweet and savory.
Yeah. And it tastes healthy.
진짜 오늘 점심이에요.
나의 엄마. 난 어린이 잘 있었어요. 엄마 음식 입에서 그만 말해요. Don't talk with your mouth full. So I'm trying to say, oh, it's so delicious, but wait, there's food in my mouth. 엄마 목소리 그만 말해. 음식 입에서. It's very delicious, but it is chewy. Like you feel like you're not done chewing it, and you're like, I've been chewing for a while. Maybe I should swallow. Do you need some water?
yes. 제가 할게요. 괜찮아요. 땡큐.
물 필요해?
역시 이제부터 매년 이거 대보름. I
you feel lucky?
it. Yeah.
I feel my luck is 100% 지금 and 100% lucky.
지금 락 충전 중입니다.
Well, after 2020, I guess 2021 needs all the luck it can get, right?
Yeah.
그럼 out of everything we had, the walnuts, chestnuts, peanuts, and yakbap, Evan, which one is your favorite? Oh, I'm okay. I have a
My favorite is walnut, maybe,
walnut. Oh, 그래? 왜?
because of the scent.
Mm.
Yeah.
And Elvis, 무슨 너무나 좋아요.
단 거.
왜냐면 안 힘들어?
맞아요.
진짜? 그래? Yeah, no, which one was your favorite?
저는 약밥이요.
약밥 뭐?
맛있으니까 너무 맛있어요. 생각보다 정말 그냥 설명만 들으면 이거 뭘까? 근데 먹어보면 너무 맛있어요.
I have to say for me, chestnut. 팜 너무나 좋아. But 안 요리 팜 좋아.
Even with the peeling? Sorry.
생빵.
I still like it, but 시어머니 고맙습니다. She just peels like a whole basket, but she's like 너무나 빨리 했어요. 아마도 like 30초 하나. But she just uses a knife. 칼로 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, and 끝났어. 그래서 나는 생각해 안 힘들어 until 오늘 했어요. 죄송합니다.
그럴 수도 있어요.
Right? These are
Yeah.
still. I feel like I should just put that away.
Right.
Save it for another day, or not.
Let's put it away.
I don't think it likes me. It doesn't. Oh, there we go. There.
근데
Safety first,
이거
right,
뭐라
guys?
불러요? 이거 이름 있어요?
네.
You can, by the way, you can crack your walnuts with this part in between. But just,
작은 거만.
yeah, I don't recommend it because it's a bit more dangerous than these ones. In my house, 우리 집, we had this one growing up all the time. In my 할아버지 집, he would let us crack his walnuts for him. He didn't care they weren't perfect.
우리는 그래도 망치로 했어. 우리 할머니 집에서.
So, for our listeners on NotTube and our listeners on the radio, we do hope that this Friday you have a wonderful 정월대보름. Hopefully you, maybe if you want to fire, you have a safe small fire somewhere appropriate. Check your weather, etc. Fire safety ratings. Or with the spinning fire thing as well. Don't let kids have that. But it is time for us to say goodbye. Say goodbye, everyone. 안녕, 여러분.
안녕 여러분. 정월대보름 명절 잘 보내세요.
네.
3일 명절도 잘 보내시고.
네. 잘 쉬시고요.
네, 다음 이제 다시 기쁘게 만납시다요.
다음에도 뵙겠습니다.
All right, listeners, I'm glad you joined us, but unfortunately, it is also time to say goodbye to Hello Korea for today. But thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed yourself. Earlier in the show, we asked you what this specific area was. It's an area that is designated as the one place where officials from both South and North Korea can meet after the Korean War was paused in 1953. Neither the South nor the North Korea have jurisdiction over the area. It is located 50 meters north of Seoul and 10 meters east of the city of Kaesong. President Moon and Leader Kim did meet here and had talks back in 2018. Was it A, Namsan Tower, B, Penguin Village, or C, Panmunjom? The answer is C, Panmunjom. Now, coming up tomorrow, we'll be bringing you the latest cultural news, and we will have our daily quiz. There will be must-see K-movies with Yasel. And lastly, for those who love talking about food, we have the language of food with GoGo. Listeners, you are more than welcome to send us your stories or comments anytime to pound 9870. You can also find us on Facebook, GFN Hello Korea, that's all one word. We love hearing from you and receiving your messages. Please join us 10:05 a.m. to 12 p.m. Monday to Friday right here on GFN 98.7 FM in Gwangju, 93.7 FM in Yeosu. Up next is lunchtime news updates, so have a great day. We will meet you back here tomorrow. The last song for our show for today will be this track. It's a track by Lee Sung-hwan, and it's called Go. Little early. 10 seconds early.
Should have slowed down.
Right? Damn it. Yes. Nutty time. Bye.